Does my mic sound nice? Are you loving the look of this video? This is why I love Premiere Pro, Audition, and After Effects. Next Legacy is now partnered with Adobe. Adobe is changing the world through digital experiences. We help customers create, deliver, and optimize content and applications. Go to www.nextlegacy.com/partners for more information.
I finally have the tools to win. So my time is now. It's now. It's now. Oh, my time is now.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I went live today because YouTube got me fucked up. Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm going through my emails, and I see this email, and it says your content has been removed. So I said, my content has been removed. I don't do none of this app to have my content be removed. Like, ever. Like, I'm not that person. I'm not really into the drama. You know what I'm saying? I'm not clipping motherfuckers' videos. Nothing like that, right? So they said my content was removed. Hold on, wait. Oh, yes. My content was removed. And the video that was removed from, like, what the hell was this? Was this 2019? Let me check the date on this. I'm gonna read you what the violation is. I'm gonna read you all the violation that they claim that I violated. Mind you, it says, "Hi, as a manager, we wanted to let you know that our team reviewed your content and we think it violates our medical misinformation policy. We know that you might not have realized that this is a violation of our policies, and so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from your YouTube channel." You know what the damn content was? The content was how to prepare and survive freaking COVID. And the information that I gave is the same shit they're talking about now. So I'm confused on where the fucking misinformation came from when it's the same thing you're talking about now. Drink water. They're talking, whatever. Have hot liquids. It's the same thing they're talking about now, but it's misinformation. How? Because I said it. Because I'm not a fucking doctor. Because I'm trying to tell people how the fuck to stay alive. Because I know what the hell keeps me safe. Are you kidding me? Gee, straight up. So I said, we realize this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. That's a fucking lie. Period. Point blank. If y'all gave a damn about whether YouTube was safe or not, you would stop allowing people to sit there and fucking dox people all goddamn day and get a check for it. Don't ever try to tell me that y'all saying, "Oh, we want YouTube to be safe for everyone." The fuck you do. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all care about getting a check. Did y'all even watch the damn video, or you just saw? All you saw, all y'all saw was COVID-19. They had a whole goddamn fit, and I ain't fucking monetized. So I don't give a goddamn about what the hell y'all saying. And with all the bullshit I got, I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna sit up here and just be like, "Oh well, everything's peachy keen and everything's hunky fucking dory." No, it's not by any means at all. And so basically saying that YouTube does not allow content that spreads medical information and contradicts local health authorities or the World Health Organization medical information about COVID-19, including on methods to prevent, treat, or diagnose COVID-19. So you don't want me to tell you how to prevent the shit? Really? It's the same basic shit you do for regular colds. It's insane, G. Like, it don't make no kind of sense. It makes sense. But the thing is that the video, I promise you the video, hold on, let me get the date. Because I want to say it might have been 2019, but it's probably 2020. I know the comments are turned off. I'm looking for the freaking thing on freaking, what the hell is this supposed to be it's on the damn, I know, where is the freaking, it's in my studio. So I can find it. Like, it's crazy because, like, I'm sitting there and I'm watching and I was like, this is the one? This is the one y'all mad about? Cause I said how to prevent it, how to stay safe when when they were telling us to make sure that we're washing our surfaces. And this is before the mask mandate. I remember that part. It was right before the mask mandate. I'm all I'm doing is literally saying every single thing that they've been telling us what to do and how to stay safe. And they said, "Oh, we can't tell you how to prevent it or this and that and the third." It's at this point, it's a fucking cold. What at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When it gets, let me rephrase that. When it's getting to that point, let me rephrase that. It is getting to that point where it will be treated as the flu. The way that it's being treated as the flu in England. It's not there in America yet, but the same fucking way when Lovely T told y'all about this shit and y'all can't find I bet you can't find any videos when Lovely T talks about this and before anyone else. Lovely T was the one that put it out there because she had T Sippers in China giving us the real before it came to the States when 45 and all of them knew what was going on before it came here. They were trying to tell us then what was going to happen. Pay attention. And this and the third. We get stuff from China. So make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing and all of that. And now we're here 2 years later. Why? Because of all the misinformation about what this was and the fact that we had somebody in the White House that said, don't wear a mask, don't do anything you're supposed to do to try to prevent this shit, because it's going to be gone in 2 damn weeks. But that man's still walking around here free. I'm sure he violated every single piece of information that the World Health Organization gave us, right? Hey, hello. He was a nightmare, period. 45 was a complete freaking nightmare. But that's why we're in this position now. So now, hey, down that here. So my whole thing is this. So you're mad at me because I put out a video that was just telling people how to stay safe. I'm not telling nothing crazy. It's the same basic remedies for any other freaking cold. That's all it is. It's literally the same thing. Drink liquids. Make sure that you're clean off surfaces. It's the same shit you do for anything. But all of a sudden, I'm wrong because I said and what happened? So I'm assuming that y'all just went down the list and so you saw the word COVID-19 that had a fit, right? Did you watch the fucking video? The same people that ding that shit. Watch this. Did you watch the video or no? Or did you just think, well, it's COVID-19, so it has to be bad and it has to be a lie? Did you watch the fucking video? I never got no shit removed. I was like, I said, wait, because I ran into the account, so I'm thinking maybe one of the accounts. I've had stuff removed when I have music, or that moved. I have stuff muted sometimes when I have music, that I'm not supposed to have or whatever, which is why y'all don't hear the station because we have the license. Now, mind you, this is the funny part. So we have the license. We have our BMI and we have an ASCAP license, so we can legally play whatever the fuck we want to. But YouTube has a goddamn fit on try to play it on here, even though we have the licenses to do so. That's another conversation I have to have with them at some point, because what the hell? So I get dinged for having music that I have the license to play, because we paid for the fucking license to play it. We can't play on y'all crazy ass app. Because by the way, the artists are getting paid when we play those records, so I'm confused on why I would get dinged for that. Because again, the artists are getting checks because it's going through BMI and ASCAP, and it says it directly on the station. But that requires y'all actually watching videos and paying attention for real, and not just checking shit Just seeing a title. Y'all niggas saw a title and got mad. A title. There's no way you could have watched that and got upset. Absolutely not. That's just not possible. Like, I'm floored at this point. I've been uploading for a minute. Like I said, I don't really fuck around with YouTube like that, whatever. I've said it. I say it all the fucking time. I'm a content creator, not a YouTuber. There's a difference. Why? Because YouTube does a lot of fuck shit like this that makes it hard for content creators to survive on here because they have their own fucking agenda. That part there. Right? You talk about we want to keep everyone safe, but you ignore the doxing though. Y'all don't give a fuck about the doxing as long as you get a check, right? As long as nobody gets hurt, right? Y'all do know doxing has led to swatting, which has led to people dying, or not, or did we forget that part too? Maybe they forgot about that part, about how harmful doxing can be, and what that does to a community. We got whole court cases going on because of doxing right now. But you mad because I made a video and what is the date for this? Let me look. Let me check my studio. Hold on. I'm actually gonna check my studio real quick to see when the date this thing was. I ain't never had a violation on my shit. Cause YouTube got mad because they watched some shit they think they saw. Child, never in a damn day. I stay out of the mess for fucking man. I'm so irritated. I saw that shit. I was like, wait, that must be a mistake. That can't. There's no way that can be on my channel. I don't have issues like this. I don't deal with no fuck shit. There should be no reason I should ever have a problem with my channel, but no. YouTube lost their fucking mind today. Got me all the way fucked up. I said, okay. This is a game we playing? Alrighty, YouTube. Okay. So let me see if I can find this damn thing on here real quick so I can see the bullshit they're talking about. Like, I'm trying to figure out the date. Come on. Come on, studio. Oh, now you want to run out slow? Because you know I'm about to bust these people out. Yeah, YouTube, I'm sure you're upset because you hear all this. Bet you're gonna catch this one too. If I said the word COVID-19, you're gonna take it down. Give a fuck, man. Important notifications. Yeah. If you disagree, absolutely I disagree. The fuck? If you disagree about the reason that your video was removed. Like, but the problem is you're not gonna pay attention to it. Hold on. Okay, but open it up and tell me why is this but right, got to removal. Great. Now let me know why it was removed. That's that bullshit. Okay, hold on. What is it? I need to know the date though. Cause I can't remember what date I looked. Like I said, I'm almost positive this was like at the very beginning. I want to say this is 2020 because I didn't even put anything out about COVID until 2020. Yeah, they do confuse them all the time. It's insane. But again, it goes back to the whole situation where YouTube has their own fucking agenda, which I'm still confused on what the hell that is at this point. I see they finally got back to well, at least moderators can see who's in the chat. So thank you for that part. Y'all fix the part where at least us moderators can see if our people are trolls or not. So I appreciate that. I saw that come through. Great, that's awesome. That's one thing that y'all got right. But all this other shit's insane. Like it is absolutely appalling that y'all think this is okay. It's absolutely appalling that y'all think that it is fine to sit up there and not watch Wisconsin. Just take motherfucking shit down because you think you saw something. You think you saw something. Like I watched the video back and I was like, well, what? I was like, what could they possibly have an issue with? And it's literally just talking about the fact of how to prevent getting sick, and what to do if you get sick. Which is the same people. By the fucking way, this is the same information that's in this video. Is the same stuff that people that have had COVID and recovered from fucking COVID have told me. So are they wrong too? They recovered from the shit. They fucking know. So how the hell is it misinformation? Nonetheless, has been a science major for years. Once they said it was the spread of droplets, I knew that we needed to wear face masks. Yup. Also, some people weren't, and still, hold on, let me put this up here actually. Okay, she says, I've been a science major for years. Once they said that it was spread by droplets, I knew that we needed to wear face masks. Also, some people weren't and still aren't washing their hands for 20 to 30 seconds. Those simple things kill germs. That's been true for fucking centuries. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is simple shit. Wash your hands. Clean your products. If you're coming into the house, take your fucking shoes off. These are simple things. Whenever you get sick, it's always hot liquids. Sweat it out. All of these things. Because the biggest thing is you don't want to go to the hospital. You don't want to do that shit. Because that's when you can get in trouble. Because the hospitals are over inundated with people right now. So if you get sick, you want if you want to stay at home unless you absolutely positively have to go to the hospital. Don't do it, because it's not gonna be a good time, because they are overwhelmed right now, and a bunch of people that made the choice not to get vaxxed, but when they get sick, they want to run to the hospital. I'm like, well, if you chose not to get vaccinated, why don't I'm just saying, you made the choice, and you can do this on your own, and you're good. Then you good outside the hospital. Why you take the hospital beds then? If you don't believe in this and yada yada yada, why you taking the hospital beds? Because right now y'all wasting space right now. The hospitals are full. It's just that I've been telling people how to get through for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the problem, is that YouTube got mad because all legit, I promise you, because I remember when I got this video, and I forget who I got it from. When I found who actually was a medical professional, and they're like, hey, make sure you spread this or whatever, and I was like, okay, bet, and it literally is just saying the same things that we say whenever someone gets sick. And what the hell to do to prevent it? Aside from wearing the mask, because that part wasn't out yet. This is when the pandemic first started. So what are y'all doing now, YouTube? Y'all going down and you're saying this has the word COVID-19 in it. We're just gonna take it down. Didn't check shit. You reviewed nothing. Because you would have reviewed it, you would have been like, oh, they're just talking about, how to how to prevent getting sick, period. Not just COVID. That's period. I forget. And truth be told, had I fucking known, those aren't even my words. That's from somebody else. But the biggest way if you get sick, and that's just in any capacity, oil of oregano. Oil of oregano has kept me out of doctor's offices for years. I didn't believe it until I started taking the shit. I was like, I had to go to the doctor for a very long time, and I've gotten sick a couple times, actually multiple times, but it either helps me to prevent getting sick completely, or it reduces the time of me being sick, and that's pure. That's a call. That's period. There's no misinformation. I'm saying that's for my personal. I know this for a fact. There's a medical misinformation because that is what keeps me safe. Yeah, exactly. The COVID-19 virus is listed on the Lysol can, and that was the problem too, right? Because they were saying when it came to that situation, um, that's why Lysol was gone for a minute, right? But then they were saying that it wasn't necessarily that it was because there are different types of COVID or whatever that have been around for years, but the one we got is crazier. What is it called? Manuka honey. Okay, Manuka honey. I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of Manuka honey. I know elderberry. My girl Samantha Fox has a company. Look, man, I'm over it. Hey, Vision Word Music, I'm over it. So frustrated, so irritated. You have no idea. I could not believe it. I'm literally, I had just got finished. We were doing a songwriting camp. Just had some awesome news. I can't reveal that part, but we had all this great stuff going on. I'm going. I forgot why I checked my email for. I looked and it said your video has been removed. I said my content has been removed from YouTube for what? For misinformation. How? I looked at the video. I said, "Oh, all y'all saw was COVID-19. Y'all didn't even watch. You didn't even watch. You couldn't have watched it. You can't tell people don't tell their audience how to not get sick. You can insert whatever illness here, basically outside of the majors. Insert whatever cold here, basically for the information that I gave. Like y'all tripping. I cannot. Our son told us about it after he lived in the Middle East. Oh, bet. Hey Terry, how are you? Good. You like? I was so through. I said, wait a second. Maybe it's a mistake or whatever. Maybe yeah. YouTube lost their daggone mind. They tripping. Like they tripping. I could not believe it. And they take this video down. This is proof that they ain't watching shit. Or maybe they're listening. If they're listening, take it down. Oh well. Y'all here, y'all are here, y'all know what is this? It is 10:47 on 1/22/22. And I am saying that YouTube is full of it. And I was telling this in their face that they're full of it for this mess. It's political, don't let it work in there. But still it's frustrating. I don't get much to take it down. I understand, but I'm saying like here's the problem though. They went like a year back though. Like this is a year ago. If you had a problem with this video, why not take it down then? You went a whole year back. Actually, a whole year. No. Wait, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. A whole 2 years. We're in 2022. You went 2 years back. If you had a problem with the video, you let it stay for 2 years though? That's where I'm confused. This thing happened in 2020. That's where when it first launched, before a mask mandate ever happened. This is when this video was posted. So now 2 years later, which y'all got new people there, and they said, "Oops, it's just COVID-19 on it. It's gotta go." Is that how that works? Is this how we're working this out? So y'all gonna go down everybody's video from 2 years ago. Have fun. Have fun with that one. Cause y'all, if y'all want to prevent some shit, y'all 2 years late, by the way. Let's be clear about that part. 2 whole years though. And I know it didn't have the views like that, so y'all watching hard, huh? Y'all watch hard when you want to, but y'all be letting them y'all let those doxing go for years, right? Y'all let those doxing go, y'all let those pictures of kids go on community pages. But I'm the problem because I told people what they can do to prevent from getting sick. 2 years ago. And now all of a sudden, it's an issue. Whew. How interesting. How very fucking interesting. See, this is why I don't come on here like this. Because y'all shit backward as fuck. I'm confused on what the hell YouTube wants. You say you want people to be themselves. You say it's our channel. It's our this and it's your space and blah blah blah. And we love you. We want you to create and do. Y'all want us to create content under conditions. Can y'all fucking pick one though? Like that's if y'all could commit. Oh, it's incredibly sad. Terry, like any of my YouTube people already know I don't do shit on here like that. Like I'm not up here doxing, I'm not up here being disrespectful to people all day long, nothing like that. I'm not there lying on motherfuckers. Like I don't do those kinds of things. But you chose to go back 2 years for a 4-minute video that maybe had 100, maybe had a few hundred views. I didn't even check to see how many views were on the damn thing. Like, I'm confused. I don't even feel like appealing to shit. I'm just gonna talk shit about y'all. And when I ever get the chance to connect with you in person, I'm gonna say the same thing. Seriously? Really, YouTube? you come next to me with this? And I get it. You're like, we're not gonna give you a strike. Of course you're not, because it's redundant. The reason you're taking it down in the first place, and the fact that it took you 2 years to realize that it was there, is the funnier part. So, by the way, y'all, if you have a post about COVID, it's probably coming down. Just letting you know. Even if you had it, because they don't care about that part either. So just letting y'all know, just be aware that it's probably going to be coming down very soon. Because YouTube's on this kick where they see the word COVID and they have a goddamn fit. A doctor A doctor from China sent a video of everyone on the page. Yep. In December of 2019. Yep. He told us what was happening in China as he did a Facebook Live video. That's when I heard about it. So I heard about it in 2019 from Lovely T. That's when I first heard about COVID. Like I said, this video probably won't be up because they're going to go through and hear the words COVID and have a whole fucking fit. I don't care. Again, I ain't fucking my I don't give a shit. Do what y'all want. But if this is taken down, then you already know what it is. I said it. I said the words in here. Sure did. You got off the whole freaking video. Yep, I sure did said the word COVID, fucking COVID. Jeez Louise. Like, what the hell? Corona fucking virus. Like, what is y'all doing? I'm confused. All we are saying, all I was displaying was how to keep freaking healthy. And that applies for everything, including COVID. Had you listened to the fucking video, you would have understood that part. But that wasn't what you wanted to do, right? All you were concerned about was the fact that you saw COVID-19 and you saw how to prevent some shit. Because it's how to prevent and how to survive, I believe, right? I think that would be it, right? How to prevent and fight. Do you hear me? How to prevent and fight. But had you listened to it, you would have understood that it didn't just talk about COVID. It literally talks about how to prevent and fight getting sick, period. It's the same remedies we've had for years. But you focus so much on those words and claim that you reviewed it. Really? Are you? How did you find it? Let's try that. Let's try that one. How did you find it? That's what I want to know. 'Cause I'm not a big YouTuber. So the damn thing didn't go viral. How did you even find the freaking video? So then you proved that you do pay attention when you want to. So then that I go back to, so we can remove that content, but you allow doxing content to thrive all day long. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that how this is going? So it's okay to dox people. It's okay to bully people. It's okay to put people's kids up. That's all. That's all fine and dandy, right? Um, the virus and mutations are relatively new. That's why the science solutions keep changing. Yep, they're still learning about it all. Absolutely. Hold on, what did I say? A black woman helping is the problem. Woo! Terry Hughes got it. Gotcha. See, that's what it is. Right. We're supposed to come on here and either be the hi guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about all the things that I'm doing. Well, not really doing. I'm doing it for YouTube and acting like I actually give a fuck about y'all, but I don't. Or it's supposed to be the loud, ratchet, crazy people that just draw attention. Right? That's how this goes. But when we're actually giving information and trying to help people, you know, do stuff in real life, that becomes the problem. I get it. That's fair. I mean, that's how we want to play this. That's fine. I'll be doing the same thing I've been doing on this app. Come on here when I fucking want to, and use it to address shit like this. I have another shit to address, and I mean, I'm not doing it here. I'm gonna do it on the next video. In the next video, we talk about the healthcare system and how. Actually, I'll preview it here. So the next video, we'll be talking about the healthcare system and why we have a nurse shortage. Shout out to Young Turks for this one. Did y'all know why we have a nurse shortage for real? Did you know what is actually going on? And it has nothing to do with COVID. You've had a nurse shortage for years. Oh, we're not even having the conversation. So, oh, oh, we want to do, oh, we want to send trolls in when I talk about the nurse shortage, don't we? Again, y'all paying attention. I know y'all paying attention. There's someone out there that's paying attention and got very upset. I talked about the nurse shortage and why it's really happening, and it got nothing to do with COVID. Cause cause it has to do with profits. No, I remember. I remember. The one thing that all I will say, discrimination. Yeah, that's one part. Discrimination and profits over people, as usual. That's the biggest part. That's the biggest thing is profits over people. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Profits over people. But we'll get into that later. Burnout. Yep. Discrimination. Burnout. Disrespectful patients. Like I mean, there's multiple different things, but I mean the amount of money that nurses, CNA specifically, and EMTs, by the way, receive for the services that they do. Oh, thank you, Terry. I will. Thank you. The amount of money that nurses and EMTs, and EMTs are the ones, mind you, EMTs are the ones that come to, they're like the first responders that come out and like bring you back to life. The lack of funds that they receive for that work is disgusting. It is despicable how we treat our first responders. And that's everywhere, but definitely when it comes to our medical staff, first responders. The way we treat those people is despicable. But again, I go back to and y'all forgot about that person. I mean, since y'all are taking shit off, I mean, since y'all mad, fuck it at this point, right? I mean, since you mad anyways, why don't y'all tell people why you didn't want to report who Breonna Taylor was? Why don't y'all tell people that you didn't want to put out there who she was, because that would have destroyed the narrative about we love our healthcare workers. Breonna Taylor was a healthcare worker. So when they killed her, that would have killed that whole narrative of we love our healthcare workers. Our healthcare workers are the best. That would have shut that shit down real quick. So you hid what happened until you couldn't hide it anymore, right? I mean, since y'all want to go there and get mad at me any fucking way, why the hell not? That's what really happened, right, YouTube? I mean, since you wanna take shit down, they jeopardize their lives every day to save lives of others. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like all these first responders are the first ones on the offense. They're the ones that have to secure the scenes, but they get paid the least. You know who gets paid the most? The people that come in there for like 15 minutes and say, okay, this is wrong. Okay, great. Take this pill and let's go. They get the bigger checks. The ones that deliver the news because they read off a piece of fucking paper. See, what's crazy about this whole situation is the fact that y'all mad because I'm talking about, or I'm sorry, I shared a video on how to prevent and survive a virus that has killed hundreds, thousands of people in the States alone, right? You're mad because I said, I'm sorry, because I created a video that stated how to thrive through this bullshit that we're all sick of. And if y'all would have actually told us the truth from the jump, we wouldn't have had this problem, right? But all the other mess, y'all let go, right? You keep on allowing all this other bullshit, but you're mad about a video telling people to drink hot liquids. And I remember when we first started, they were saying to, if you go outside, to make sure that you take off your outside clothes when you come in the house, and wash them right away. Those are things that the World Health organizations were saying at first. So I go back to this video been on for 2 years. Where the fuck have you been if this is a problem? And the World Health Organization said some of the stuff that's in there, aside from the drinking hot liquids, again, that goes for any freaking illness, and how to sort the shit out. Because the biggest thing that you don't want to do is go to these hospitals when they're already stressed out and can't give the proper care anymore because the beds are all full. So what are people supposed to do? Just sit up there and say nothing? Like I'm confused. YouTube, like for real, like I'm seriously confused. What were we supposed to do? Sit there just watch people getting sick, just watch people saying RIP when we actually have some knowledge of what to do to prevent the shit? I'm sorry, I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised to just sit back and do fucking nothing. I heard about some information that can help people prevent something, and I spread that information and put it in the video. And y'all got mad 2 years later. But this video, these people docs and shit, that's still up. These videos, people, lying on people and cheating and scamming, those are still up, right? So obviously you're watching. Obviously you're paying attention. So obviously you're gonna receive this message, right? And this video gets taken down. Oh well. That's why it's streaming on 2 other fucking platforms. Besides this one. So if it doesn't take nothing off of YouTube, I'll let y'all know. Because it's streaming on 2 other platforms. Shout out to our partner StreamYard. StreamYard rocks. A lot of minorities were allowed to die because of the national. Ooh, child. Now they finna give me cancer for real. Off this app. It was nice knowing y'all. Oh, not really. Y'all have been frustrating. I got other channels. I swear I got other channels. For this reason. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. When it came back to opening the country back up, where did they open first? They opened Atlanta, right? And the country was nowhere near ready to open back up. But they opened Atlanta first. So I'm just saying. I'm not stating, I'm just saying. It's a little coincidental of where they decided to open the country back up in the first place. So, but it's funny. So, see what's funny is that when the little troll came in, just happened to come in when I started to talk about the the nurse shortage and why it's actually happening. But yeah, I might be able to get into that tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Y'all see me more often, especially when I'm in LA. I'll do a couple lives here and there, so y'all can see the team and whatnot, because we got a bunch of work to be doing. Might just come on and just chill, for a second. It won't be long because again I'm working, but y'all see me more next week because I'll be out of town, so I can just give y'all a little bit of what we're doing. So you can kind of just see the vibe and whatnot, because it's cold here, so I'm happy to be able to get warm. To be great. So, but mm, mm, mm. YouTube. We have a lot to discuss, I see. Because when you going back 2 years for a video that's not causing any harm, I have so many questions. Like I said, that video might have a couple hundred views. I forgot. There's nothing that could have set off the alarm but the words COVID-19. And that's sad. Because y'all literally just had to sweep the whole thing and be like, oh, but I guarantee you didn't actually review it for real. Because had you done so, you would have left it alone. The same way that you do every time you see a video of doxing innocent people, the same way that you leave everything alone when you see someone being bullied, the same way you leave everything alone You see someone lying on a constant fucking basis. You see someone building their fucking channel on lies. And that's been proven. But y'all leave that shit alone, right? That gets ignored every single time. But you're mad because I made a video trying to help people. How much sense does that fucking make? You know what? Oh, you know y'all really reveal yourselves, right? Like, I'm gonna need y'all to. The title says really YouTube. So, a little tip here. YouTube, I understand that like when you don't like when people say y'all send out trolls and stuff, again, you reveal yourselves. Like it's the funniest thing in the world. You reveal yourselves. I mean, you make it seem like, it's just a random troll, but I just happens to come around when I'm saying certain topics. So for the YouTube team, when you're when you're supposed to be um listening but not letting the content creator know that you're listening, maybe you don't want to send the troll out when the person is speaking on the topic that's controversial, so they know for a fact that you are listening and you're just on some bullshit. Like maybe that might help because the title says really YouTube, which just set off no alarms other than to the company. So why would a troll have any reason to come in here other than when I start speaking on the nurse shortage and what really happened? So when I actually get into that conversation, that's gonna be really fun, I see, in terms of that chat. I might let it stay up there for a little bit just to prove my point. But you two, y'all are funny. Very, very funny. It's interesting to see what you give a damn about and what you don't. And the fact that you went back 2 fucking years to get a video that says wash your clothes, drink liquids, wash your hands, all the basic stuff that you should be doing any fucking way to prevent and fight through COVID shows a whole lot about what y'all aren't doing. Daily vitamin D is needed as well. Ask your physician first. Period. Point blank. Like I said, this video gets taken down off of YouTube. It's on other platforms. So, and it will prove my fucking point. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. It's 11:13 here. Like I said, I'll be around next week. I might come back tomorrow, depending on my mood. This even blue got me all the way fucked up, so I might just come on here just to piss them off at this point. Just create more content so y'all can see whatever. If I get a strike, oh the fuck well, just like I'm over it, so over it. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Go ahead. There's a link in my bio that says nextlegacy.com/partners. Go ahead and get some deals. Since you're in here, go ahead and get some deals. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for coming. You're awesome. Yeah, go ahead and get some deals real quick. Go ahead and get your deals from Amazon, Disney Plus, Lego. There are so many different companies that we work with. So go ahead and get your deals, get your life. If you are going to fly, baby, if you're going to fly, especially if you're going to come see us with the Grammys or whatever. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, you heard that right. If you're going to come see us with the Grammys, you can go book your tickets right there on nextlegacy.com/partners. So yeah, get your gardening tickets, get your hotels, get your flights together now. Book with us. Yep. But anyways, like I said, y'all hear more about that next week because I'll be in LA talking to our artists and whatnot, and talking to our bad kids. Y'all might meet some of them. We'll see because we're gonna start doing some more stuff on YouTube. Lord have mercy. Lord, we want to start doing stuff on YouTube. It's gonna be interesting. So y'all might see some of the bad kids. We will see. I'm gonna see if I can have a couple of them come on for a second. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Follow me on all social media and click the link in the description. So yep. All right, y'all. Have a good night and continue to express what makes you unique. Does my mic sound nice? Are you loving the look of this video? This is why I love Premiere Pro, Audition, and After Effects. Next Legacy is now partnered with Adobe. Adobe is changing the world through digital experiences. We help customers create, deliver, and optimize content and applications. Go to www.nextlegacy.com/partners for more information.